Hello, welcome to Duckbootgaming. I am Duckboots, and I have here with me today multiplayer. Hello.
Yeah, the attachment, as it were, and it's July 4th. So happy we live in the South and are not ever sure if it's gunshots or fireworks, but especially not today.
Yay! Happy America Day.
Yeah.
And of course, because it's America Day, we have to celebrate it with Saints Row 2.
The most American game to ever exist.
You know, this is the only game that I've ever really gotten into that was technically first-person shooter.
Well, it's third person mostly, but can you go back and forth? Actually,
It's something person shooter.
Yeah. Well, of the one and only shooter that I guess you've ever gotten into, huh?
Yeah.
Period. Like, no matter what person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, you've played Fallout, but that's...
Fallout's an RPG.
Fallout, technically.
So anyway, let's talk about Saints Row 2. It was released in 2008, which is awesome. Definitely as a reaction to... Oh, wait, no, there's stuff happening.
Yeah.
You'll never guess who's awake.
Cool.
You're shitting me.
Come see for yourself.
How long has it been?
Years. I stopped keeping track a while ago.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Time flies when you're watching someone breathe through a tube.
How's the family?
My wife's cheating on me with an Altar exec, and my daughter sits in her room listening to Aisha albums all day.
Oh, for a dead woman, she sure releases a lot of records.
No shit.
God, that was a hell of a year. Alderman Hughes, Mayor Winslow, Aisha, Chief Monroe.
All murdered by that asshole who's been sitting in intensive care on taxpayers' money.
Billy said he wouldn't pull the plug.
Lord knows why.
Anyone call the chief?
Couldn't get through. The press has been mobbing him with phone calls.
Oh, about the...
Yep.
I forgot that was today.
You should pay more attention.
Fuck off. How's the patient?
Seeing as they're still breathing after being caught in a massive explosion, I'd say pretty good. Coming through! What happened?
Shanking.
Put him over there. Sorry about that.
Have they said anything yet?
Not yet. But I'm about to take the bandages off.
Oh, I have the grossest socks ever, personally. I think so.
So anyway, getting back to what we were saying, obviously the Saints Row series was made kind of as a reaction to GTA.
It was definitely a reaction to GTA, and the first one I didn't like as much because it was trying to be too serious. It was trying to be GTA instead of trying to make fun of GTA in an era where GTA was a lot more serious than GTA 5 is, or a lot less funny in my opinion. I know some people would argue with me on that, but that's why I like Miami Vice better than I like Vice City, rather better than I like 4, you know. But Saints Row 2 I love because it is definitely more of a let's make fun of this genre kind of thing. I even think there's driver jokes in this, of all things, which there's a franchise that died and never came back.
It deserved to die.
It did deserve to die. But anyway, do we want to talk about this character?
Yeah, so first of all, you know, this game, of course, is extremely silly, and therefore you need an extremely silly character to work with it. And so, you know, obviously we don't have your typical American idea of what an action hero is, but this definitely is, because she is the biggest badass in the world, and you will learn to love her.
So we've had this character since 2008 because we were like, we watched people playing too many like extremely serious characters, and we thought, well, yeah, if it's a parody, why are we not playing the character we want to see instead of the character they always put in the main role? Like, you know, the really charismatic buff guy. What kind of makeup? Oh, it's my makeup. I need to mention
Go ahead.
that I love the customization in Saints Row 2. I am not a big fan of 3 and 4, specifically because they got rid of the customization. That was like half of what this made this amazing. And we couldn't have this character in 3 because they wouldn't let you make your character fat. And that pissed me off. And that's exactly the reason why is she not the main character? We fucking love her. I deadass love her. Like, I'm not even kidding. She is my hero. But
this is Eleanor Shaquanda Washington,
which I wish we could like splice in the trailer. So there's this trauma film. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add in links because there are what do you call it, YouTube videos, and I'm not gonna steal from them. So we're gonna add some links at the bottom of this so that you can see that. But first, I did want to mention the name Shaquanda because that one's just absolutely silly. There's this one video on YouTube. It's called 60 Most Ghetto Names Ever.
Yeah, it's like these two little kids that can be like more than 10 or something.
It's adorable.
It is adorable.
And they're saying stuff like Watermelondrea and Barakisha. So
yeah, they had a bunch, but then like the number one name is Courtney. I'm like, you got millions of views burning your friend, and I know it.
Yeah, I know,
like, it was adorable. That's her middle name.
So that's where we get her name, and called her Shaquanda for years and years and years and years and years, until we saw what you were about to say.
Yeah, there's this trauma film because the name, like, we realized that aside from the video that the name might not be completely like understood as like a joke in that context, but we were like, well, what could we possibly rename her as so it doesn't sound racist? And so Eleanor Washington is a character. We saw this trauma film called Surf Nazis Must Die. I fucking love...
Oh, wait. Happy July 4th.
There you go.
Okay.
I fucking love Surf Nazis Must Die. It is so terrible, and it's one of my favorites, because I love that kind of god-awful cinema. But it's fantastic because you think this one character, he's going to be the main guy, and he's going to be the hero, and he's going to kill all these surfing Nazis, and then he dies, and it turns out that his aging mother is the badass who goes and fucking kills all the Nazis in the movie. And her name is Eleanor Washington, and she looks almost exactly like this character. And the story was too good. She becomes like, essentially, I don't know. She almost becomes like a leadership figure anyway.
So you will need to go ahead and click those links at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit
Context.
of history, and also because Ma Washington, the climax of the film, they actually do show it in the trailer, so I'm not afraid to show it. She is on a motorboat with a gun in someone's mouth, and the line she says is, "Have some of Mama's home cooking, Adolf."
Yeah, it just
and blows his brains
off. I love it too much.
It's delightful.
But like her whole attitude through the whole film was exactly what we were kind of imagining with the character, and so our backstory has nothing to do with Saints Row 1 and everything to do with her killing a bunch of surf Nazis who blew her ass up, and now she's back for vengeance. Because why would Ultor not be run by a bunch of Nazis? Let's be honest.
I'm also gonna.
So.
Ooh. Yes.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go.
We haven't had her with that one yet. I love that one.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So also the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Just because, you know.
Because of course they are.
Well, I mean, you know, because of the Aryan Brotherhood that is in, you know,
wait,
the prison system.
Or is the Brotherhood the Latinx cartel?
No.
Which one is that one?
There's
the Ronin. Is there not?
The Ronin?
Oh no, that was
get
mostly
into
the
this
Saints because Carlos and his brothers were the Saints.
So
anyway,
we are good, and we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're actually going to get quiet.
Yes. That looks like it healed nicely.
Be careful, Doctor. Your patient's dangerous.
You got anything you want to say to the judge, you better start thinking of it now.
You're wasting your time. Let's get a hold of Troy.
Hey, is it really you?
Do I know you?
My brother was in the Saints and he told me all about you. Listen, we gotta get you out of here.
Well, I'm sure if we ask nicely.
I know a way out.
Yeah? Then why are you still here?
I heard you were in here and I wanted to bust you out. Getting out of here is a two-man job and no one else will give it a try.
You really expect me to trust some guy I don't even know?
Come on, I just got myself shanked so I could get a chance to talk to you. Doesn't that show I'm loyal?
It shows that you're dumb enough to let yourself get stabbed.
I'm trying to help you.
You know what I got the last time I trusted someone? Blown the fuck up.
You need me.
The hell I do? I got the Saints.
Sure you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
How long do you think you've been out?
I don't know, man. 2-3 weeks?
Look, I know you think you're a badass, but do you even know where you're at? Without me, you'll be wandering around the prison for hours. Even if you manage to hide from the guards that long, and if you actually figure out how to make it outside these walls, you're just gonna find out that you're sitting on a goddamn island. And I'm pretty sure you can't outswim the Coast Guard.
You got a boat stashed here?
No, but I know where we're gonna steal one.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Oh yeah.
So I love Shaquanda. She is amazing. Just as a quick aside, we are going to go ahead and do the tutorial just because I think it's fun. It also gives us time to talk about what we're doing, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I don't care about any of this. I'm just gonna punch.
I almost wish that there was a way.
And
Who taught you to fight?
there you go. Now he's
You
dead.
either try to sneak out through the roof.
I almost wish there was a way to import your own lines so we could import lines from the film, like Miss Washington to you. That kind of thing.
That would be.
It would be
We'll
awesome.
save the hero worship until after we're out of here.
So I am playing on casual because I'm a filthy casual, and I'm okay with that. And you should be okay with that too. Hey, stay down. Stay down.
Stomp.
Sweet.
Come on, Carlos, get it together.
Yeah, seriously. Oh shit.
You're
Sorry,
better than
Carlos.
this.
Follow me. I know the way out.
Oh, gotta follow
So
Carlos. Wait, where's
it's. Whoa, wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's around the corner, right?
To the roof.
So I'm. The only thing I'm really sad about is the actress
I'd be a
who
liar if I said I did. There are a lot of
played
people in that gang.
Miss Washington in the movie. She passed away already. When she passed away
kidding
when
me?
she was
I'm getting a drink.
in her 50s, I think.
Yeah, and that was in 2004.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, she was in her mid-30s when she played a 60-year-old woman.
Yeah, and pulled it off. She did
It
great.
was amazing.
She actually reminds me of a real life story. I don't know if I should tell. It's the one about the gang, the granny gang.
If you're not sure if you should tell it, then no.
Well, I won't name names, but
I have no idea who you're gonna talk about. So
it was I used to work at a place. It was a retail store, and they had like a section that was like gifts. That was all soaps and candles and letterhead and pins and things like that. And for like a whole year, we had been losing like several $1,000s in loss from someone stealing bundles and bundles worth of like soap and etc. And we had no idea who the hell was doing it. And so finally, like my store
Don't worry,
manager
Carlos.
and
We're
her
getting outta
assistant
here.
manager and like the district loss prevention manager got an idea together, and they had a plan about how to figure out who it was. And so they set up like a stakeout essentially and got like a new camera and everything. And they put it directly over the gift section because there wasn't one there. And the thing was, at the same time, we'd had this group of little old ladies who would get dropped off by their nursing home bus once a week, and they would buy knitting magazines,
We're
and
not
they would
outta here
chat
yet.
us up, and they were real sweet. And we loved them, and they would come through and buy their stuff and have good conversations. And then what we found out during the stakeout was, while they were each chatting up the cashier, one of them would go over with her big-ass purse and just start stuffing soap and shit in it. And no one ever suspected them because they were all a bunch of little old ladies who just, and like when they were like, why would you do this? They were like, we get bored at the nursing home. So we forever after that called them the Granny Gang, and it did work. That we stopped losing all that money. It was strictly them. So like 6 little old ladies, all like over 60 or 70, lost a retail store, like I want to say like 5 figures of gifts shoplifted in a year, and it was nuts. And that's one of my favorite stories from working retail ever.
Let's take them out.
You're moving through this a lot quicker than usual.
Yeah.
We dick around a lot.
Well, this mission is boring, so
Yeah.
Also cruise control. Oh, thank you, game, for telling
Thanks,
me how
game.
to use what I just did. So, I forgot to grab the bus, so
You
this
did.
is gonna be a little bit difficult. There
We
go.
usually grab the prison bus to ram through all the barricades. Oh, it's so much harder. Yeah, thanks, Carlos.
Thank you for shooting.
Thanks for shooting the shipping containers.
The cement blocks. There we go. Oh shit! I'm going the wrong way. I forgot.
Even worse. Okay.
All right,
well.
so we're about to get into the absolute laggiest part of the game. This is on the Xbox One, but it is an Xbox 360 game, and they never fixed any of the lag. So this isn't the stream.
I'm gonna get us out of here.
Oh wait, can I? Oh, I cannot do the music now.
Aw. That's
So,
too bad.
The more police that show up, the worse the lag stuff is. So that one's down.
Yeah, and you know what?
Use that thing.
Sorry. I forget they have banter.
Got this.
The soundtrack for this game is fucking incredible.
I do love this.
I love the soundtrack for this game.
Where's the next one? Oh god, this is
jeez.
horrible.
Oh jeez. It never, yeah, it doesn't matter what you're on. This just doesn't get better.
No, and once you hit 3 stars in police, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but mainly because I'm playing this because there's so much fun stuff to do, like
Oh yeah.
oh my god, it's almost unplayable right now. But once you get too many assets going at the same time
hell yeah!
that the game has to handle. That was a nice explosion. Well, once there's too many assets, the game's going to start to crash. So really, I have to get through this without the game crashing. That is my mission.
Almost home
Hold on.
free,
I killed
baby.
that guy a while ago. Okay. Because right now it's remembering every fucking boat. Oh, sorry. But it's remembering... obviously this game is not safe for families or work. Don't watch them when you're at work or when you're at your family.
There's lots of fun swearing. And I definitely agree that, I was gonna ask, should we swear? And then I'm like, no, there's too much, there's so much blood, and I definitely agree that, like, it's also probably not safe for work just because there's...
Ooh, I'm getting sick.
Please don't.
Well, the mission's over. I'm just waiting for the game
waiting for
to decide
it all
when
to
it's
catch
over.
up.
Oh wow, very clean again. Very nice. Oh, no. The mission's not over. I just killed everyone. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, there you go for casual mode, I guess.
That's the road?
Gonna try and do this.
Jesus, when did this happen?
When Ulter got involved.
The clothing company?
After Hughes was killed in that bombing of yours, Ulter picked up the pieces. Now they're everywhere. On TV, on billboards, in stores. Hell, if you ever forget who Walter is, just look towards Saints Row and you'll see that fucking eyesore. Here we are.
Where can I find the other saints?
What other saints?
What you talking about?
Without anyone to lead them, the Saints fell apart. Once the Brotherhood, Ronan, and Samdi showed up, the few that were left dropped the flags before they got killed.
Well, that's fucking great.
Look, I know you didn't ask for it, but my advice is to just keep your head down. The cops are looking for you and a lot's changed. I say you just go buy a beer and soak up as much information as you can.
Thanks, Carlos.
Anytime.
Coma victim wakes up, kills way to freedom. That's my way of doing business. So, that was the first mission. The second mission... Oh, game autosave. Yes, we do like saving. There are pimps. I hate pimps.
Son of a watch the attire. You think you could take you about to feel the back of my hand?
Okay, you know what?
What's up now?
Oh, shit.
I'm taking you down.
You ain't as good as you thought you were.
Oh, damn. These pimps are rich. So this dock is full of pimps. Oh, hey, I can pick up this lobster trap. Okay, yeah. It's an improvised weapon.
Just fling a lobster at someone. Do it. Why not?
Good night. Oh, oh shit, more pimps.
Whoa, this is... You ain't got the juice, bitch.
Always love killing some pimps.
So the great thing about killing pimps, other than the enormous amounts of money that I've earned...
And the catharsis. What?
This was so cute. You're cute. Yes, exactly that. Other than the money is that the cops aren't upset that I'm killing pimps. So we are going to go ahead for this video. We're going to go ahead and do the first or the second mission, which is going to explain to us some about how the game works. Mainly because I don't want to have to explain how the game works. You do stuff, you make money, you kill other gangs, you kill pimps, you do missions.
There's an adorable story. It's not adorable.
I was about to say, you know.
It's funny. It's fun. I like it. I just think the characters are great. And
Oh
people
my
can
god, I
fight
got
me
a
on that.
phoenix on first.
On your first try. God damn.
Okay, so here's our map.
Mm-hmm.
The north is all Ronin territory. The middle is Sons of Samdi. So Ronin are the Asians. Sons of Samdi are Rastafarian. And the Brotherhood is a bunch of angry white men. So, probably going to avoid the Brotherhood for most of this. I like doing them last because I hate their storyline. It's very sad. But I don't. For anyone who hasn't played it, I don't want to ruin it. So, it's telling me to come over here to Sloppy Seconds. I'm actually not going to go to Sloppy Seconds. I'm going to go somewhere else. And the reason why I want to go somewhere else is because I actually don't like the clothes at the Sloppy Seconds.
I mean, they're supposed to look awful. It's trying to get you started at low so that when you earn money, you feel like better about it or achieved or something. But like, you don't need that much more money to get better clothes. Now to get fancy clothes, maybe. But
Oh yeah. Oops, I hit someone. You see my little blue bar around my little radar. I don't know what it's called. GPS.
your HUD, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that little blue is my police meter. If I get it up to 1 star, police are going to start attacking me when they see me. If I get it up to a 2 star, police are going to show up specifically to come get me. Right now, all I need is this trucker hat.
Oh my god, put something on it.
Yeah.
Put a little dinosaur on it.
And we're going to do... They got tons of logos you can use.
I do like the Phantom Caverns one is always cute.
Here we go.
Yeah. I forget what all these are like icons too, aside from the gang ones, but sometimes that makes it better. it's just
I need something extremely American, like painfully American.
Oh,
so.
You should pick the eagle that was up there. Go up.
Ducks. In trucks.
Duck trucks. Keep going. One more, I think. Or well, actually, that one's pretty funny. That
It's a card.
yeah. Oh, is it a? Oh, okay. I thought it was an eagle. Well, there was that one that you were on just a minute ago that had the stars and stripes on it. Yeah, that one. Go for that. You always got to put it on the right way.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna see my logo,
Yeah.
You know, I don't actually like that logo now.
It looked better in red. There you go.
Skeeter. Ugh, so hard to see.
It's such small text. Hey, there you go.
We're
There
good.
you are. Roll with that. There you go.
So I purchased some clothing. So now I need to go to TNA. There is a cop in my car.
You're gonna have a hard time keeping that.
I know. There was no way around
There
it.
wasn't. Sometimes the glitches in this game are hilarious. Just like how much I love Bethesda glitches. Actually, some of the glitches are like the whole reason to play the game.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and do a little skip in that I'm not gonna complete this mission just yet, but I'm gonna try and go to a shop so that I can save this Phoenix because it is one of the better cars, which means it's also one of the harder to get cars sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, it didn't let me see what that shop was.
I can't remember where the nearest Rem Jobs is.
I think it's this one.
Also, like, I love how all the stores have hilarious names. Hitch 'em and ditch 'em.
One of my favorite. Holy shit! And
Excuse you. One of your favorite what, though?
one of my favorite things is that there is a gay bar in this game and it's unmarked. But you can tell because it's just called Cox.
Yeah, and it has the double Mars things.
And it's great because it's just there. This is definitely
Brown
not
bag.
Was it this one?
It may have been. I know it was technically SAMD territory.
I think it bleeds into Brotherhood.
It does, cause yeah. But yeah, like,
Yeah, this is where it is
There you
because no, never mind. This may not be it.
no, but I think you're headed the right direction.
Yes, I am. Sweet.
There you go.
Semi-broken. Okay, very cool. Yep.
Close enough. Oh no!
So I gotta hold on to this car for
Yeah,
this
you gotta
entire
keep
mission,
an eye on
or I won't keep it.
Ugh. Well, at least if you do lose it, you got it so early on, it's not the end of the world.
I know. Oh shit.
Maybe you'll get another Raycaster in a row of 3 Raycasters like we did that one time.
I do love Raycasters. We're not even in the fun part of this game yet. The fun part is the diversions and just doing random shit. So, the first couple of missions are all tutorials on how do you play this game, how do you exist in the society. It's okay.
Like, getting used to that sort of thing. It's so weird that they... Like, you did that yourself, lady.
What were they protesting?
I don't know. Was it the...
Hey, you. What were you protesting?
Are you protesting strippers? Don't do that.
Hey, I'm interviewing you. There we go.
There you go, okay. I'm interviewing you. Did you really just say that?
I don't want to brag, but damn, I'm good.
Yeah, you are good. I think she dropped some cash, but, you know.
Yeah, I think you picked it up.
I'm a bad person. That's another thing, is that in the third game, they make you into this hero.
And it's like you're not that kind of hero. Sorry.
Johnny Gatt was arrested last year in an assassination attempt against then-decorated police officer Troy Bradshaw. In the resulting trial, Gatt was convicted of 1 count of attempted murder and a staggering 387 counts of first-degree murder, promptly sending him to death row.
Hey, Barry, turn this shit off!
Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself?
I guess you're not anymore, are you, bitch?
Could you turn the TV back on?
In a few short moments, we'll be allowed back in the courtroom and we'll find out, once and for all, if Mr. Gatt will go home a happy man or a dead one. Back to you, Jack.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
This is your gang notoriety. I have 5 puppies.
5 puppies. No, you're totally right. These are fucking skinheads.
You go high, I'll go low. I'm gonna make a nut.
But no, like in the third one, yeah, you're like the big city hero when you're not. You're supposed to be like the underdog hero, and you're not even all that quote unquote good. Were you about to kill the clerk for cowering if he was cowering?
Yes.
Oh my god, they look like our ex-roommate.
God.
They look like our
That's
shitty
awful.
ex-roommate. Wow.
Where's my bat? There's
There you go.
And miraculously, the Phoenix has gone out and got its hair done.
You're right.
I don't know why they always replace the
that's
car with
true.
an exact copy of the car that you just had.
There were
So in a little bit, they're gonna have to replace this Phoenix again. And whee! Okay, yeah, that is the fastest way. Efficiency strats right there, guys. The game is gonna have to replace this again. I'm hoping I get blue. I do like blue. Whoa.
Really?
Whoops.
Don't run into the street.
Help! My legs! My legs! Oh.
I just games where I can get custom sound files. Please tell me there are more. They're all PC mods. Who am I kidding?
That's true, but I do love the dialogue in this game, especially.
Yeah, especially if you can hear people, and then I don't talk over them.
Okay. This is apparently a shortcut, so I'm just gonna go ahead
Get ready to go.
and have that set up for later. I'm gonna decide not to kill that person,
Okay.
mainly because there's so many.
I like how you're disguising yourself with a hat.
Oh yeah, that's all it takes.
That's all it takes. I wouldn't mind playing GTA 5 on this. Oh, cutscene.
Mr. Gat, you've been convicted of over 300 murders. Do you really expect this appeal to work?
I figure with the statute of limitations, it really should be closer to 250.
There's no statute of limitations for murder.
Why the fuck not?
Watch yourself, Mr. Gat.
Or what? You hold me in contempt of court? You're already planning on giving me the chair. You think I give a shit about you not liking me? Fuck off.
I'm curious if you can keep your cavalier attitude when 2,000 volts are running through your body.
Oh yeah? And I'm curious if you can keep acting like a douchebag when I shove that gavel up your ass.
My client would like that stricken from the record.
What's that?
Surprise!
Drop it.
Anyone hit? Need a lawyer?
Shit. About time your burnt ass woke up.
You okay, Johnny?
Yeah, aside from almost getting sent to the chair, I'm fucking great. Hey, you look different. You do something with your hair?
You ready to get out of here?
That's especially funny if your character in Saints Row 1 looks nothing at all like your character in Saints Row 2.
Which is true, because I don't remember a lot about Saints Row 1, but could you actually be female?
Actually, I don't know if you could. I think there were not that many things you could choose. I remember that much. You know, I wouldn't...
I know you couldn't be a giant person like I am now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there either. 2 was so vastly improved. I'm not sure why they took stuff away for 3.
I think it was just it was a new engine, and they decided to spend more effort on making clothes look flappy and people look quote-unquote hot instead of
Oh, she got the shotgun, get it.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
She was a hottie with a shotty.
That was fucking beautiful.
Unfortunately, it only had like 3 charges in it, so whoop-de-fucking do, right?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you know, I never played the 4th one.
Oh, it's awful.
I had a friend who he liked a lot of the ideas that it had.
I
but
love
not
the
necessarily.
activities. It's very fun, and I love doing multiplayer when I did it, because I was able to play with a friend of mine, and there was just so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
But then,
it was not.
Again, you are the hero. You're not supposed to be the hero. You're a gang member.
You're a totally different kind of You're an anti-hero. What am I saying? It's very much I wear the black hat logic. You're not supposed to be knight in shining armor, you know? Like, why would you play these games to be like that?
Let them go!
Of course, that's why I like GTA 5.
It's blue!
It's blue! Oh my god, you
it's
got so
also
lucky.
On fire.
Oh no, shit. It's because the police backed over it. And the gat kicks the back, like, let me the fuck in!
Ish would have killed me if I got executed.
Oops, got another judge, apparently.
I mean, got a little tricky with me on death row and her being on the DL after faking her own death. But, you know, we found a way to make it work.
That's hot.
How long were you in jail anyway?
2 years and 31 days.
Not like you were counting.
Yeah, right? You know, it's weird. People inside were betting how long I'd last. See, when I was first busted, guards were always trying to put me in the ground. After Troy became chief of police, it all stopped. Troy must be more forgiving than I am.
Troy's the chief of police?
Yo, you better start getting with the times. Julius is missing. Ben King wrote an autobiography. Dex is a... don't even get me started with Dex. But the real kicker is Troy. In a couple of months, he went from undercover cop to chief of police. And word is, he's become obsessed with finding out what happened on your little boat trip with the alderman.
Yay!
Forgive and forget.
If I get some free time, I might swing by the station and say hello.
So again, we do have to finish this mission before I can save this car. So I'm going to try and be a little bit careful. Said I was going to try.
Do that on purpose.
Do you think... The problem is, this game is hard to riff because it's so silly already.
Yeah, that's true. No, so you don't want
Also
to,
shortcut.
because I want everyone to love these characters as much as I do. Ours included. I want everyone loved. like a lot.
So
Because that was the other thing, was they kind of ruined the characters in the later games.
Oh god, the Tale of Two Shondis.
Oh my god, especially, yeah, Shondi, Jesus Christ. I very much prefer Saints Row 2 Shondi. Okay.
So, got found guilty, still goes free. I get $500 for that. That's pretty cool. Awesome. I have a new crib. I also have a respect meter. I don't really care about that.
Yeah, you do.
And I have GPS waypoints.
You care about the respect meter because of the diversions it opens up.
Well, actually, you do diversions to get more respect to do missions.
Missions, excuse me.
So, real quick, we're just going to go ahead, go to the store. There's one nearby. I think I passed it. There we go. Rim jobs. Hat.
Freckle bitches is my other favorite.
I love freckle, especially now that Wendy's has the Twitter that it has.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's
son
like,
of a. Oh fuck.
I really honestly thought we were living in this is like Stillwater alternate timeline when that happened.
Yeah. Is it here?
That might be it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna do a quick repair, and then we're going to get back in a little bit. We are gonna
worry about it.
There we go.
Are you sure? Or do you want to do it now?
Yeah,
I like the colors though. That's a good color on it. Yeah, like in the fucking car customization was so good. It was almost like, I don't know if it'd be more, but it's like Need for Speed customizable, like the old ones. There's probably more options.
Check out them bicycle tires. You know what? That's it. Make them as big as possible.
Gotta get them rims.
Oh! I'm out of money.
You are out of money. You have $36. Oh
shoot! It did. Oh man.
Ah, jeez.
All right, so we're gonna get out of this mess, and then we'll be right back with you again.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching so far, and hopefully you'll continue watching because it's a lot of fun. Why is he blurry?
I don't know. Oh, jeez.
Why are they so blurry angry? Okay, anyway. We'll see you again soon.
Okay, thank